if you had said the Akufo-Addo government, I'm a politician, you're a politician, you can make a general statement against a government, which is your bona fide, no problem. But I can say that there is corruption in the Mahama administration.
Abusia Endra, the vetting committee no sign transit. Na nipa ba ko PM of vetting ase deputy minister of defense Brogya Genfi. The Abusia Brogya Genfi ekodu ho no after the vetting no NDC youth ni bebre omo dwalai omo buafu. Ni nyina ne se omo se omo ntia se Brogya Genfi deputy defense minister mu a wajeja no ho ma Afenyo Markins etimi sebi wadwo palaise no wadwo no wo vetting room no ho ni nyina ne se Brogya Genfi mmiri bi atwam okoye post bi se Akufo-Addo government no stealing and corruption and which no osan ye post bi se the Akufo-Addo government is for family and friends. This question Brogya Genfi eko posti 2019 okodu vetting room hope and Afenyo Markins ekotwe all those posts no ye no ebaye na busunya obusa ne sa questions na Brogya Genfi atena ho din wantimi ankasa entumi entwetwa anje ne ho eyi ama NDC youth no onwadwala pa wokire ma eyi ena na Brogya Genfi person ka obeye youth organizer ebusunya yenti questions Afenyo Markins edema Brogya Genfi deputy defense minister ebusunya wantimi and defend ne ho ewo Afenyo Markins enim yehwe video no na kire wadwe.
I'm not exacting a pound of flesh, just for you to know that I believe that the quality of mercy is not strained and it always drops as a gentle rain from heaven upon the earth beneath. So don't worry. Is that okay? We are in this together. All right?
I'm fine.
Very well. So what you are reading now, what is before you now, was also one of your posts you did in 2019, August 22nd, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Please read the post aloud.
Mr. Chairman, this is a post I made on 22nd August 2019. Ghanaians will remember President Akufo-Addo for three things. One, stealing and corruption.
Okay, stay there. We will pick step by step. Step by step. Brogya.
Leader.
At the time you made this post, had you any evidence of President Akufo-Addo involving any stealing? Because if you had said the Akufo-Addo government, that honorable member who has just joined parliament, the greatest respect to you.
Honorable Minority Leader, just ignore and address the chair.
Yeah, Chairman, please. You and I are supposed to ensure order. Please. You're not a member of the committee. You're not a friend of the committee. Good conduct helps you to grow in politics. This thing is a learning process, so be here to learn. The posts, if you had said the Akufo-Addo government, I'm a politician, you're a politician, you can make a general statement against a government, which is your bona fide, no problem. But I can say that there is corruption in the Mahama administration, a political statement. But if I go and say President Mahama has stolen, that's a different matter, and it is going directly at him. Or if I say Brogya Genfi will be remembered for stealing, that's a different matter. So I want to know from you that this very post, Akufo-Addo remembered for 3 things. 1, stealing and corruption. Had you any evidence of any stealing by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the then president of Ghana, at the time you made this post?
Mr. Chairman, the post was actually in reference to the government of President Akufo-Addo. But I think that the government did not show up.
Brogya, I have the character reference from 3 important people. I have it here as part of the due diligence we did. They describe you as a very meticulous and diligent person. I have it here. I was going to read that to you as part of your virtues to encourage you in your ministry. Encourage you in your work as a deputy minister. You are very diligent and you are also meticulous. This post has been on your wall since 2019. We are in 2025, February 28. 28 February. You don't think that you can do better than what you've just said? You don't think you can do better than that? Thus far, you've done fairly well. Don't think that you can do better than this. You are now coming into public service. The man you described with these words turns 81 very soon. All right? He's human as you are. What have you to say to him? I know you can do better than this.
Mr. Chairman, we are all learning and growing in politics. I think that there is more room for improvement. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
No, when you say earnest, when you say there is more room for improvement, are you making a general statement of more room for it? There is a specific matter related to you, and I need you to respond if you at all want to make amends. But don't make a sweeping statement, Mr. Chairman, we are learning, there's more room for improvement. For the time being, you are the one on oath, and there's a specific matter related to your post against the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I said, what do you say to that? And I know you can do better than this.
Mr. Chairman, what I mean is that the intent at the time was to refer to the government. And so once that was omitted and you drawing my attention to it, it tells me that we are growing and we can do better. I was not...
Therefore, it tells you that we are growing and we can do better. Therefore,
Mr. Chairman, therefore, given the opportunity, I would not put it as I did.
in other words, the benefits of hindsight. Is that what you want to say?
Of course, Mr.
Okay, sure. So, on point 2 and 3, point 2 and 3, I take those as very political statement. I don't take it against you. You talk about family and friends, Cronin's government. It's a political statement. 3, profligacy in government, political statement. I do not take it against you. However, don't you think that this statement, these 2 points you made, were just too much alleged? Because in government today, you realize that there are families, relations, who by virtue of their role are getting appointment, correct?
Mr. Chairman, with the first part or the second part?
I'm dealing with the two together. Okay, so let's deal with the first one. I agree, you are right. Let's leave the third one, the last one out. Let's deal first with the family and friends in government. And let me put the question properly. That don't you think that you went rather too hard on the MPP government, because in this government, there are families and friends, relations, by virtue of their very work they've done for the party, are getting appointment because they've worked for it.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I think that if the government is populated by family, friends, or cronies, you may want to look at it negatively. I think that people can express their opinions if that is what they perceive the government to be, by not impugning any ill motive. And if I have to take from, because the three things were in reference to the introduction, that Ghanaians will remember President Akufo-Addo for family, friends, cronies government. If it's established that there were family, friends in the government, I think that that's a matter of fact, and may not, once I did not really say they have done anything that is untoward or wrongly, then I think, leader, you may accept this one. Thank you.
We want him to counter.
So, but at the time you made this post, you used the word, if the government is populated by family. Was it the case that the Akufo-Addo's government was populated by his family members? Is that what you are saying? And if we count all the appointees, all the ministers, and we say that count how many of his family members were in, the context you put it, populated, was that the case?
Mr. Chairman, in all honesty, I don't know, and I could not have known all members of the Akufo-Addo government, but at least I knew a couple of family members who were in the government.
And you know a couple of family and friends in this government as well, correct? If you don't know, should I furnish you? Or you do, but you are making a political statement. I mean, let's be fair to the facts. Let's be fair to the facts. Yes, I've put the question. I mean, answer and let's go, whichever way you want to look at it.
Mr. Chairman,
were you making a political statement? You should confirm it.
Mr. Chairman, which one do I answer first?
Okay, it's okay. Let's
move, Mr. Chairman.
What at all, from this post, what at all was your problem with the Chief Justice of the Republic? Tell us, what at all was your personal problem with the Chief Justice of the Republic?
Mr. Chairman, I have no problem with the Chief Justice.
Was there any discretionary power she had exercised that you had a problem with, which you considered capricious and whimsical?
Mr. Chairman, from this post, I didn't consider any decision or the exercise of discretion by the Chief Justice which was capricious, not at all, from what I see here.
Ernest, you tag the person, Chief Justice and Minister of Justice. Then you proceed with Article 296. My question to you is that, To what was this post for?
Mr. Chairman, I was.
Statement. Was it a political statement so that we make progress? Was it a political statement?
Mr. Chairman, I was quoting the Constitution.
Fair enough. Move to the next. Move to the next one. The one you posted 20th July 2017.
Mr. Chairman, this was a political statement.
It was a political statement.
Yes.
So nothing was cooked at the MPP headquarters.
No.
Chairman, that will be all for the nominee. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will proceed to give the floor to Honorable Patrick Yabwama.
Chairman, thank you. Let me congratulate the gentleman from Swami.